by definition, art means the expression or application of human creativity, skill, and imagination, typically in a visual form. And I'm going to come back to this later on. AI art has been a thing for a while now, and at first it was honestly very shitty, but now it looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. So good that large companies are opting to use AI over actual real human artists. And I'm not talking just about art in the form of drawing, but art in the form of music, in voice acting. Once in a while, I will get this ad using an AI voice, and every time I get this ad, my first reaction is this company is a scam. Because no matter how much I try, I just can't see a human being behind the company. And I understand that people are going to say, oh, it's business. They're going to cut corners wherever they can. At the same time, I've been in business, and when I can't connect with your customers, you lose so much. Because a good voice can honestly make or break a company. A lot of the times whenever I see a commercial and I hear a good voice, I will end up connecting that good voice to the company. So whenever companies use an AI voice, it just feels, well, very much cheap. And when something like an ad just feels cheap, I don't think that I'm going to use your company's services, right? And one thing that really pisses me off is the fact that most companies using AI are the ones that started with art. One of them being Marvel, which, if you guys didn't know, their upcoming movie, it uses an AI-generated opening. Honestly, if I was an artist working at Marvel, it would feel like such a huge slap in the face. Because you as a company, you started with art, and you would have been nothing without artists just putting their blood, sweat, and tears into your comics. They drew for you, they designed for you, they put in so much work and effort for you to go ahead and use AI, something that has been putting artists out of work. It just tells me that them as a company, they don't respect any of you, their workers, their artists. And now all these people have to think about the fact that one day they're just gonna be without work, while the company they worked for was built on their skill and their talent. It's so disrespectful, it's so just cruel and so cheap. It just feels cheap. I have no desire to ever support a company like that, and nor should anyone else, but sadly that isn't the fact. They think that the opening looks good, which it doesn't. An actual team of artists, like 5 artists, could have made a much better opening in like a month. And one other fact that really pissed me off was when an AI art in quotations, won in an art competition. And I'm going to go back to what I've said in the beginning, the definition of art being the ability to express yourself with your skill and imagination. Apparently, this art piece couldn't have been able to qualify as plagiarism because there was too much machinery. Now, doesn't that contradict your own thoughts? Because how is too much machinery winning in a competition for art? Meanwhile, art is defined as human ability and skill and imagination, but it's too much machinery for it to be considered plagiarism. So how is it winning in an art competition while there are other amazing artworks by actual human beings not getting any chance? Okay, I'm just going to make a parallel with cake. Okay, let's say that you want to make cake. In this instance, we're going to call AI art cake. And for you to make this cake, you need ingredients, right? You need eggs, you need milk, you need flour, I don't know. And in this case, these ingredients are a synonym to your skill, your imagination, your ability to draw. And you don't have these ingredients, so what do? In a normal circumstance, you're going to go ahead and you're going to purchase those ingredients, right? The same way, if AI was ethical, the person would go ahead and purchase the art, right? But no, instead you steal those ingredients and you make cake. Now, whenever you eat cake, do you taste eggs? Do you taste flour? Do you taste milk? No, you taste okay. Just the same way that when you look at AI art, there's no resemblance of what it was before, which is actual human art. But it's still there, it's still stolen content, which means that you can't be justifying stealing art just because there's no resemblance of art. Now, of course, the government doesn't give a crap if someone steals AI art for their own benefit, but mind you, they should give a fuck, because they're not getting a percentage of taxes that would have been paid to the artist. Taxes exist, and taxes get paid when you yourself get paid, right? So the government is losing money by the fact that the certain AI generators, they don't pay the artists involved. So not only is it stealing, it's also not paying taxes. It's a lose-lose for the government and for the creator of art. In normal circumstances, when there is a project and this project would simply not exist without you, you should be paid. AI just simply wouldn't exist without artists. And in artists, I don't mean just drawing, let's make this straight. I mean voice actors, I mean actors, I mean musicians. And the only beneficiary to this whole thing is the person that is making this AI. Of course, they might be paying their taxes, but what about the taxes that the artist would have paid if they were themselves paid? And honestly, it's so sad to me that I have to make an argument benefiting the government for my thoughts to make sense to them. And they wouldn't care about humanity in itself, because with AI developing, we are losing a lot of humanity. Now, we can fix all of this, and there are 2 steps involved. Number 1, find the artist you stole from and pay them. And I know they're going to say, oh my god, it's so hard to find all of the artists that we took art from. Yeah, I know it's hard, but you can do that. You created a program that generates something that people take years to do. I am confident that you're able to find all the artists that you took from. You just simply don't want to. And there's a step 2, which I think is a lot more important than step 1. And it's something that any company, any app can really simply do. Give people an option. Whenever you're posting an image or a video, make a simple button that says you allow your art or image to be used in AI or you don't allow it. It's that simple. Which is going to make stuff a little bit hard because those images probably can't be screenshotted or downloaded. But honestly, I don't see any other way of fixing what's going on. Because mind you, even if you don't draw, even if you don't give a crap about AI stealing art, because yeah, you're still at risk, because does any of your images, like you yourself, exist on the internet? If it does, people can create inappropriate content using your face. Create videos of you saying racist stuff, saying something you don't agree with, and simply put, use it against you. And you will have no way of disproving them. And it's already happening. Like, there are insane videos of celebrities that they never gave consent to. And those type of stuff isn't regulated. And the easiest way to regulate all of this is for apps and companies to add a simple button allowing or not allowing AI to use your images. And now, I don't know how exactly they're going to do this, but also I'm not a tech genius that can think about all this. Companies should be obligated to do that. By saying all that, do I want AI to completely disappear? No, I don't. I do think that AI can develop a lot of good things. Also, just because AI exists, you shouldn't feel discouraged to pursue art and drawing, because a lot of people will still appreciate art as it is, like a form of human expression. And there are still a lot of people that will want to buy your digital art or your traditional art. I'll see a lot of comments like saying that, oh, like it's so dumb to buy actual real art when you can like generate it by AI. And you are the dumb one. I don't know what it is about actual intelligent, smart, successful people, but they always appreciate and love art. And I know this because I have always been surrounded, I don't know how this happened, but I am always surrounded by very, very wealthy people. But I don't know how, but I just simply end up attracting a lot of rich people. And I do think one of the reasons is being that I am good at art. Every time I get to know them, I go to their house, they love art. Their houses are surrounded with art, and expensive art. Like, they're ready to pay hundreds of millions of dollars for a good art piece. And these are millionaires, like actual successful, intelligent geniuses that were able to create their career based with their knowledge. And these are the people that appreciate the art most. So whenever you hear someone say that art isn't important, they're just dumb. So simply put, don't listen to them, pursue art, do what you love. There will always be people appreciating what you do, no matter is it digital art or is it traditional art. So yeah, that's all I kind of wanted to say. I just wanted to make a quick rambling video while I'm doing something AI can't, which is actual art. Anyways, if you're still watching, thank you so much. Again, don't get discouraged by AI and what it's doing to people, because one day I do really hope that it's gonna get regulated a little bit more, because it's going insane right now. But yeah, thank you for watching and bye!